Tunisia, a small country packed with countless mysteries and fascinating experiences, is sure to surprise you. Can you imagine that for just $1, someone from an African country can cross the sea to Europe, specifically to Italy? Or that Tunisia is a place where every step feels like navigating a maze? The locals live in underground homes much like fennec foxes, a unique feature you won't find anywhere else. If you've heard of love hotels, Tunisia takes it further with love restaurants that are even more special and meaningful. Here you'll find free-spirited girls with unique love stories involving older gentlemen and witness unusual auctions featuring the country's biggest friend. And that's just the beginning. There's so much more waiting for you to discover. Let's start exploring Tunisia together in today's travel documentary. Tunisia, situated in North Africa, is part of the Maghreb region alongside Algeria, Morocco, and Libya. It shares borders with Libya to the southeast, Algeria to the west, and boasts a 713-mile, 1,148-kilometer Mediterranean coastline to the north and east. Tunisia plays a pivotal role as a gateway between Africa and Europe. Its northernmost point, Cape Angela, extends into the Mediterranean and lies just 150 kilometers from Italy, a journey that takes only an hour by plane. For those traveling further, flights from Tunisia to the United States typically take around 16 hours. With its strategic location, Tunisia has become a key hub for illegal migration, particularly for those aiming to reach Europe. By July 14, 2023, 75,065 people had crossed the Mediterranean to Italy, a figure that has doubled compared to the same period the previous year. While flying may be the fastest way, it's often unaffordable, and swimming is impossible for most. As a result, many migrants turn to small fishing boats, with passage starting at just $1. These boats, typically overcrowded with 100 to 200 passengers in cramped conditions, pose significant risks. Between March and December 2024, at least 7 boat capsizes were reported, with many more likely unrecorded. Tragically for some migrants, many of whom cannot swim or lack the endurance to reach Italy or return to Cape Angela, swimming has become an essential survival skill in Tunisia. Tunisia is the smallest country in the North African region, spanning an area of 163,610 square kilometers, 63,170 square miles, which is comparable to the size of Georgia in the United States. However, its small size is no limitation. Tunisia's diverse and unique landscapes provide extraordinary experiences, ranging from its varied climate to its stunning natural wonders. With roughly 40% of its land covered by the Sahara Desert and 20% by coastal plains, Tunisia offers a striking contrast in landscapes. You can experience the dry, intense heat of the Sahara, and just 30 minutes away, feel the cooler, more refreshing atmosphere of the coastal areas. This diverse terrain contributes to Tunisia's unique charm and influences its average annual temperatures, which range from 59 degrees Fahrenheit to 86 degrees Fahrenheit, varying significantly across different regions. Tunisia, with a population of nearly 13 million, has about 1/6 the population of the United Kingdom. Approximately 98% of Tunisians are of Arab and Berber descent, the latter being an indigenous ethnic group. The remaining population includes small communities of Europeans, primarily of Italian and French heritage, as well as a small Jewish community. The capital city, Tunis, is the most densely populated area, housing around 25% of the country's total population. The old town of Medina, sharing a name reminiscent of a city in Saudi Arabia, has been a UNESCO World Heritage Site since 1979. It is also the liveliest and most tourist-centric area in Tunis. Medina is a labyrinthine wonder, anchored by the Great Mosque and surrounded by bustling markets, historic palaces, narrow alleyways, fountains, parks, and small workshops. Its charm is further enhanced by traditional local homes and whitewashed houses that add to its maze-like allure. Here's a tip. Climb to the rooftop of a building in Medina at sunset. From above, the warm orange glow of the setting sun illuminates the ancient domes, creating an unforgettable, breathtaking view. Although Medina feels like a maze, it's surprisingly hard to get lost here, thanks to the numbered and clearly named streets. a stark contrast to the unnamed roads in Belize. And if you ever need help, you can simply ask the friendly locals or the girls around. While about 99% of Tunisia's population is Muslim, the country stands apart from other Muslim nations like Saudi Arabia or Pakistan in many ways. Tunisia is often regarded as one of the freest Muslim countries in the world. Let's dive in and explore how it differs from other Muslim-majority nations. In Saudi Arabia, women face strict regulations, such as requiring a guardian to accompany them when going out and wearing an abaya that fully covers their bodies and heads. In contrast, Tunisia offers a much freer atmosphere. On the streets of Tunis and other major cities, it's common to see confident women walking alone, wearing makeup, and dressed in jeans, t-shirts, or even short skirts. Only about 1/3 of women, mainly older ones, still wear headscarves. Younger women embrace modern fashion and confidently express their personal style. Marriage in Tunisia highlights significant differences compared to other Muslim countries. While many nations allow adult men to marry up to 4 wives and often practice arranged marriages, Tunisia's laws strictly prohibit polygamy and require the mutual consent of both adults for a marriage to be recognized. Only monogamous unions are legally accepted, ensuring fairness and equality for both spouses. These progressive regulations set Tunisia apart, making it one of the most forward-thinking countries in North Africa. Tunisia also stands out as one of the few Muslim countries where women are allowed to inherit land from their parents, a right uncommon in many other nations. Additionally, children in Tunisia can inherit citizenship from their mothers, a progressive policy that sets a powerful example for neighboring countries. These forward-thinking measures send a strong message to the world, promoting a more equitable and just society. Beyond its reputation for advancing women's rights, Tunisia is also known for the confidence and openness of its women, often exceeding expectations. On YouTube, vlogs with titles like "Beware Adult Men When Visiting Tunisia" have piqued curiosity and generated widespread interest, adding another intriguing layer to the country's allure. However, the content isn't as provocative as it might seem. The interest Tunisian girls show toward foreign men often comes from genuine curiosity and a desire to explore different cultures. Some women are open to socializing and even marrying foreign men. Notably, there are stories of adult women entering relationships with men significantly older than themselves, sometimes even as old as the bride's grandfather. William, a 70-year-old American tourist, likely never imagined that his spring visit to Tunisia, during the country's most beautiful season, would lead him to cross paths with Lamia, a 21-year-old woman, while exploring the streets of Tunis. According to William, Lamia, who spoke impressively good English, was the one who initiated the flirting. "I even blushed," he confessed, slightly embarrassed, as he hadn't expected to catch the attention of a young woman at the age of 70. After some lighthearted banter, they exchanged contact information. Just 6 months later, William and Lamia tied the knot, but only after Lamia, the more daring of the two, proposed to him herself. Her reason? Lamia explained, "William doesn't have much time left to spend with me, so it's better to get married right away." This age gap love story, unsurprisingly, was met with mixed reactions. William's 3 children and 10 grandchildren, some likely close to Lamia's age, were not particularly thrilled. However, love prevailed. William shared that Lamia, defying common stereotypes, never asked for gifts or money. "She only wanted a wedding ring," he said, laughing at how much simpler and less costly the arrangement was compared to what he had expected a young bride might desire. What do you think of William and Lamia's love story? Would you consider a relationship like theirs? Visit Tunisia and who knows, you might just meet your soulmate. If you're curious about how to win over Tunisian girls more easily, comment with the number 4 and we'll share some helpful tips with you. If you're familiar with the concept of love hotels, Tunisia offers its own unique twist: love restaurants. Unlike their counterparts, these establishments aren't designed for couples but for individuals, often complete strangers who come seeking comfort and connection. Many of the diners at these restaurants are homeless, as these venues provide not only free meals but also a sense of warmth and community care, helping them feel the love and compassion of society. Beyond supporting the homeless, the locals here extend the same sincerity and kindness to tourists, making everyone feel welcome. When you arrive in Tunisia, security concerns are minimal compared to the challenges in some Central American countries we've discussed. Life here is notably safe, with friendly locals and a high level of security. You can explore freely without worrying about someone eyeing your bag or falling victim to scams. Walking the streets, even late at night, feels safe and reassuring. Additionally, Tunisia's cleanliness adds to its charm, ensuring a comfortable and pleasant experience for visitors. As we mentioned earlier, 40% of Tunisia's area is desert, primarily the Sahara Desert. This has forced the people here to adapt to life in such an environment, especially in Hammamet, a small town in southern Tunisia that is home to the indigenous Berber people. In Hammamet, you can see underground homes. Yes, houses built beneath the surface. These unique dwellings even led Hollywood filmmakers to think they were part of another planet. Luke Skywalker's home in Star Wars is actually the underground hotel Sidi Driss, located right here. The houses in Hammamet, Tunisia, are not constructed on mountainsides, but are instead carved deep into large pits in the ground. Each pit measures up to 10 meters, 32.8 feet, in diameter and depth. Inside, these homes typically feature 5 to 15 rooms arranged around the central pit. The open area in the middle functions as a communal space, while tunnels connect different pits, creating an extensive underground maze. Constructing these homes is a painstaking process that demands significant time and effort. Even with a team of 10 people working continuously, it can take around 6 months to dig out the earth, build the rooms, and carve the connecting tunnels. Despite this, the durability of these structures is remarkable. Many homes in Hammamet have stood for 1,000 to 2,000 years. In 1969, a prolonged rainstorm lasting 22 days caused flooding in the underground homes. Yet once the water receded, residents needed only a few days to restore their dwellings to their original state, showcasing the practicality and incredible resilience of this unique architectural style. Today, many of the underground homes in Hammamet are still occupied. Inside, they are comparable to modern homes, complete with essential furnishings and dirt staircases connecting the various rooms. Additionally, some of these homes have been transformed into tourist attractions, inviting visitors from around the globe to experience the unique lifestyle and architecture of the Berber people firsthand. Curious about how the residents of these underground homes handle everyday tasks like using the bathroom or taking a shower? If so, don't forget to subscribe to the Explore Life of Earth channel and comment with the number 2. We'll share all the details in the comments. When you visit Tunisia, you'll be mesmerized by the pristine beauty of its sandy landscapes and rocky terrain. However, it's important to note that these areas are also home to insects, spiders, and even snakes. Exercising a bit of caution will help you avoid any unpleasant surprises and ensure you fully enjoy your adventure. You don't need to worry too much, as Tunisia's healthcare system offers peace of mind for travelers. Modern hospitals such as Charles Nicolle Hospital and Clinique El Manar in the capital, Tunis, provide high-quality medical services ranging from basic care to specialized surgeries. Remarkably, medical costs in Tunisia are very affordable. For instance, a general checkup at Clinique El Manar costs only $100 to $150, significantly less than the $500 to $1,000 you might pay at American hospitals like the Mayo Clinic. Additionally, Tunisia's doctors are highly trained and operate in state-of-the-art facilities, ensuring that the quality of care consistently meets international standards. In a vast desert country like Tunisia, camels are indispensable, particularly the iconic dromedary camels, with an estimated population of around 300,000. These animals are larger than you might imagine. Their average height ranges from 6 to 7 feet at the shoulder and reaches 8 to 10 feet when measured from the top of their hump. Weighing between 660 and 2,200 pounds, these camels are incredibly strong and reliable companions for navigating the challenging desert terrain. In Tunisia, camels are not just a means of traversing the desert, they also play a vital role as a source of food, providing both meat and milk. As a result, Traditional camel markets are a common sight, with the most famous being the Dues Camel Market, held every Thursday. Before arriving at the market, camels are groomed and adorned with colorful beads, making them stand out with their eye-catching appearance. At the market, camels are either auctioned or sold directly, with prices ranging from $500 to $9,000, depending on their size, health, and purpose. What do you think? Would you consider buying one of these majestic companions? Tunisia is also home to one of the world's most stunning oases, the Chebika Oasis. Nestled at the base of the Jebel El Negweba mountain range, Chebika is often called the Castle of the Sun. If you've seen The English Patient, you may recognize this oasis, as it served as a filming location for the movie. What sets Chebika apart is its lush green palm trees that provide a refreshing contrast to the surrounding arid desert. Small waterfalls cascade from the mountains, winding through cliffs and gardens to form crystal-clear pools of water. Visitors are enchanted by the tranquil beauty of this oasis, particularly at sunrise or sunset when the sunlight dances on the water, creating an almost magical, dreamlike atmosphere. Tunisia not only captivates with its lush oases in the heart of the Sahara Desert, but also welcomes visitors with its breathtaking beaches along the Mediterranean coast. A standout destination is Hammamet Beach, often called the Jewel of the Mediterranean. Here, you can bask in crystal-clear blue waters and stroll along endless stretches of soft white sandy beach. The swaying palm trees provide shade and enhance the cool, pleasant atmosphere. Whether you're windsurfing, kayaking, or simply lounging under the warm sun, a day at Hammamet promises a perfect escape. Tunisia is also rich in historical heritage, with the El Jem Roman Amphitheater standing as one of its most iconic structures. Built around 238 AD, this amphitheater is a remarkable testament to the engineering skills and organizational prowess of the Roman Empire. With a capacity to hold up to 35,000 spectators, it rivals landmarks like Fenway Park in the United States. This arena once hosted dramatic gladiatorial matches and grand spectacles. Over 2,000 years later, El Jem still stands proudly as a symbol of North African history and has earned recognition as a UNESCO World Heritage Site. In addition to its rich history, Tunisia is a haven for nature enthusiasts. Ichkul National Park, also a UNESCO World Heritage Site, boasts a unique and thriving ecosystem. It serves as a sanctuary for over 300,000 migratory birds, including ducks, geese, and cormorants, offering a vibrant display each migration season. The park is not only home to these birds, but also shelters more than 200 animal species and 500 plant species, making Ichkul a living museum of nature. As you walk along the park's trails, you can soak in the serene atmosphere, listen to the birds' melodies, and marvel at the pristine beauty of Lake Ichkul. Tunisia is renowned not only for its stunning natural landscapes, but also for its vibrant and colorful festivals. One of the most significant cultural events is the Carthage Festival, held at the ancient ruins of Carthage near Tunis. This festival transforms the site into a massive stage beneath the starry sky, where music, dance, and theater come together to offer an unforgettable artistic experience. Artists from around the globe perform at the Carthage Amphitheater, an iconic structure rich in Roman heritage. The symphonic music echoes through the ancient stone walls, and the shimmering lights illuminate the columns, creating a magical atmosphere that transports you back to the golden age of Carthage. Visitors not only enjoy exceptional art, but also feel the deep mystique and historical grandeur of the land. In contrast, the Medina Festival in the capital, Tunis, offers a more intimate and traditional atmosphere. Held in the historic Medina, the festival celebrates local music, art, and culture. The narrow streets of Medina come alive with lanterns, colorful stalls, and the tempting aroma of local dishes. Tunisian girls dressed in traditional attire can be seen holding small drums, performing folk dances to the warm, soulful sounds of the oud, adding to the vibrant charm of this cultural celebration. The festival also offers opportunities to participate in traditional crafts like pottery, carpet weaving, and even trying your hand at making mint tea, which is an essential cultural symbol in Tunisia. As night falls, Medina comes alive with outdoor music performances. Audiences can sit on Berber rugs, enjoy tea, and immerse themselves in the rhythm and energy of this North African land. In the vibrant festivals or the peaceful everyday moments in Tunisia, food plays a central role, reflecting the culture and people of the country. One signature dish you can't miss is couscous, often considered the soul of Tunisian cuisine. Made from steamed semolina wheat, couscous is typically served with lamb, chicken, or seafood, and is complemented by a spicy sauce and fresh vegetables like carrots, pumpkin, and green beans. Additionally, brick is a popular street food commonly enjoyed at parties or festivals. It's a crispy fried pastry with a thin outer layer, typically filled with eggs, tuna, mashed potatoes, and spices. For those who enjoy bold flavors, harissa, a spicy sauce characteristic of Tunisia, is the perfect choice. Made from red peppers, garlic, olive oil, and various spices, harissa is more than just a condiment. It's the soul of many Tunisian dishes. To end your meal, you must try makrou, a traditional sweet made from semolina dough filled with dates and fried until golden. It is then dipped in sweet honey syrup, offering the perfect dessert that pairs wonderfully with a steaming cup of fragrant mint tea, creating a delightful balance between sweetness and freshness. Finally, with its rich blend of experiences, from people and nature to festivals, culture, and a vibrant culinary scene, what do you think the cost of living in Tunisia would be? The cost of living in Tunisia is relatively low compared to many other countries, especially when compared to Western nations. If you choose to live in Tunisia, renting a central apartment typically costs between $200 to $400 per month for a one-bedroom unit. While in suburban areas, prices can drop to just $150 to $250 per month. For families who need more space, a three-bedroom apartment in the city center ranges from $500 to $800 per month. Alternatively, you can find hotel rooms here starting at just $25 to $40 per night. These prices are quite reasonable when compared to many other countries. Food is quite affordable in Tunisia. A meal at a casual restaurant costs about $3 to $5, while at mid-range restaurants, a three-course meal for two ranges from $20 to $40. If you prefer cooking at home, weekly food costs for one person typically fall between $30 to $40, $50. For example, bread costs around $0.20 per loaf. Milk is about $0.60 per liter, and a dozen eggs costs around $1.50. Fresh chicken is priced at $3 to $4 per kilogram, while fresh vegetables usually range from $1 to $2 per kilogram depending on the season. Utility costs, which cover electricity, water, and heating, typically range from $50 to $80 per month for a small apartment depending on the season and usage. High-speed internet in Tunisia is also quite affordable, costing around $10 to $20 per month, ensuring fast and stable connectivity. Prepaid mobile phone plans with 1 gigabyte of data are priced around $3 to $5, making them ideal for daily use. The public transportation system in Tunisia is both convenient and affordable. Bus or tram fares generally range from $0.5 to $1 per ride, while monthly passes are priced around $15 to $20. For taxi rides, the average starting fare is $0.4, with each additional kilometer costing approximately $0.30, making taxis a reasonable option even for frequent travel. Other expenses, such as healthcare and entertainment, are also very affordable in Tunisia. A visit to a private doctor typically costs between $20 to $30, while general checkups at private hospitals range from $100 to $150. For entertainment, movie tickets at the cinema are priced around $5 to $8, and a monthly gym membership at modern fitness centers costs between $20 to $40. Overall, the total living costs in Tunisia range from $500 to $800 per month for a comfortable lifestyle, and from $1,000 to $1,300 per month for a family of three. If you plan to visit, a 7-day trip would typically cost between $300 to $500. In fact, If you're living in France or the UK with a monthly budget of around $3,500, you could stay in Tunisia for 5 to 7 months without needing to save. Furthermore, you would likely have a substantial amount of money left over. When compared to the United States, this amount is only about 20 to 25% of the living costs in the US. With these costs in mind, do you think Tunisia is a place you'd consider visiting or settling down in? If yes, please comment with the number 1. If not, comment with 0, and we'll share tips on how to live here for just $400 without needing to save. Thank you for your feedback. Additionally, Tunisia offers very attractive visa policies for tourists. If you're interested in learning more about this, please comment with the number 7, and we'll share further details in the comments. We've reached the end of our travel documentary about Tunisia. Thank you for joining us on this journey. If you found today's documentary helpful, please like and comment to let us know. If there's anything you didn't find satisfactory, feel free to comment so we can improve. We look forward to having you join us on our next adventure as we continue exploring the world.